Good morning. Ha. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Picker!
I'm early this morning.
Early.
Well,
What the heck?
earlier than normal, actually. And Ringo says hi too.
Yes.
Hey, Tommy. You know the reason why I'm early? Because I wasn't on your show last night. I don't know if you had a show, but that's why. I went to bed early. I woke up early. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. Crazy. I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know why. I just was. I think the dogs woke me up actually. So,
You think they did?
yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I'll blame it on them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know no difference. Good morning, Gina. Hope you're having a good morning. For some weird reason, I can't on here. I can't go like on the chat. I can't like give anybody a wrench or anything. That's weird. I don't know. Tommy says we were actually doing a live hangout on Tracy's channel. Notice Sally isn't here. She was there pretty late. Well, she'll be here. She's used to those late hours, early mornings. She'll be here. It's just
Sally has no schedule.
no, she doesn't. I mean,
It's
it's
like
just kind of like
when she
she
works, she works. When she sleeps, she sleeps. When she's awake, she sleeps. When
yeah.
yeah.
That's I mean, when she'll tell me, you call me, and I'm like, I ain't calling you because I don't know when you're awake and when you're sleeping, and sometimes, but the bad thing about that is sometimes if she's, you know, doing all that, um, and I don't hear from her, I'll give her a call anyway, and I'll find out eventually. If she answers the phone, she must be sleeping. But good morning, Shantae. Yeah, I don't remember what was I doing? I was working on jewelry and stuff and um trying to get some things picked out so I could list them. I can't remember. I guess that's all I was doing, but and of course I watched Best Show and everything. But yeah, I closed up shop and got to bed by about 11 and woke up at 5. Got everything done with the car yesterday. I didn't get it fixed yet, but they're supposed to be working on it today, and so I should get it back this afternoon. But I got it towed, and I did all my running around in my old pickup truck.
Mhm.
Got some stuff done, and so
But you still got an ABS light coming on the pickup.
yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about, but um, I think when I go pick up the car today, I think I'll ask him about it, and I'm sure he'll probably want to see it. It's just like a doctor. Oh, we can't do anything. We got to see it first.
Yep.
Yeah,
Did you figure how you're gonna get to go pick up your car?
my mother-in-law is going to come pick me up. I'm going to call her.
That's
The you
good.
know the bad thing is she's 70. I think she turned 76 this year. So she's elderly. I mean, but she's still, she still has her marbles, and she still drives. She goes get groceries. She goes to lunch, and she likes to go. Um, So, but I still, I don't know. I'm just the type of person, I hate to ask for help. That is probably one of my biggest downfalls. And, with Mike, um, dying and everything, that was really difficult because I needed help. There was definitely times where I needed help, and I fought it tooth and nail, but I was better off asking people for help. It was to benefit me, and most people, family members, friends, you don't know what to do for a person. There's no way you can make that situation better, but it's just it's a sticky situation, and I'm not the type of person that asks for help. So, good morning, Mike. You're up and spry this morning. That's good. Good morning, Liz. Hank. Good morning. Bum crack picker. So,
So my youngest called yesterday and said he got laid off at work.
oh no. So what's he gonna do?
Well, just apply for jobs and go get a new job.
Oh man. I mean,
So,
doesn't he have any benefits with that? I mean, he should be able to get some unemployment or something like that until,
possibly.
until he finds a job. I mean, that'll at least bring a little bit of income in. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Know what I mean, Vern?
So, yeah.
Is that the one that's getting married?
No.
Okay. All right. Good morning, Bridget.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Ringo.
Sorry about your son, Ted.
Yeah, just there's nothing you can do about it except sit here and worry, and just say, well,
Sure.
I know. And
is
it
he going to
sucks.
move back home? Is he going to,
All these questions.
yeah, is he going to need some financial help? Is he going to, da, 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 da,
Right.
da? So,
But Valerie's right. He should be able to get unemployment, I would think.
yeah.
I mean, here you get it after you work. You have to work 90 days and then you can get it. So I don't know what it is anywhere else, but
Ringo.
I don't know anything about applying for unemployment.
Well, you just get online.
yeah.
Never have done it or anything.
Usually, like here, there's a 1 week waiting period. But you start getting it.
That's enough. That's enough, Ringo.
He actually is in his own house, but he's still got to pay bills and stuff.
Sure.
So
Sure.
Yep.
he's got a car payment.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, basically, he's probably going to need a little bit of help, and I'm sure that's probably what you're thinking. Um, you know,
Yeah. Again.
yeah.
Yeah, I sent you a message.
But yeah, he should definitely,
Thank you, Bridget.
You're welcome.
I mean, with being laid off, you should definitely have the option for unemployment or employment insurance. I can't remember what the percentage is on that. I think it's like 60% of your.
I think it depends on the state.
Well, that's very true, and I think they go by your last like
Yes.
quarterly wage.
That's what they do here, yeah.
So, but But yeah, I mean, he should definitely, that'll help a little bit,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, definitely.
It'll
It'll get,
bring something in until he can find a job, because
yeah.
who knows how long that's going to take, you know.
That's what I did when my attorney moved to Belize.
Hmm.
He made sure that my last quarter was my best quarter before he moved, because they knew they were moving.
Right.
But I mean, that's what I did while I got eBay started.
Right.
I had my unemployment to fall back on, which was
Mhm.
good.
Yeah. I'm sure that helped a lot.
It
Yep, he could come work for you.
did.
It's an option.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who lost their job?
Morning, Nikki.
My
Morning.
youngest.
Oh, well, that stinks.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like a pharmacist tech or something?
No, that's my oldest.
Oh,
My youngest worked in
construction.
construction. Yeah.
Well, with construction, I mean, I don't know how good the construction jobs are right now, but maybe you can find something fairly quickly.
I think
Yeah.
they're pretty good. And he's got a couple of lines on some stuff he's applying for, so
Yeah.
hopefully he'll find something quick.
Yeah, he should be able to find something in construction, especially down there because ain't construction all year long.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
around here, people that are in construction, they get laid off right around October, November,
Hmm.
and then they go
Yeah.
back in April or whatever.
Yep.
Road construction and stuff. Yeah, they can't do nothing under the snow. The frost sets in. It's kind of hard to dig into the ground.
Yep.
True. True enough. Oh,
Anyway, on top of that, my eBay sales have been bad for a couple of days.
yeah. It's so weird. I mean, it is just, you don't know. I mean, you can list good stuff, and you can have that stuff in your closet, and probably the worst thing that could possibly sell, the worst item in your store, is the one that sells.
The lowest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no reason, there's no backing behind it. It's just the way it is. It's
The
weird.
dumbest thing that you never thought would sell, you only put it
Yeah.
up there just because you had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, what the hell? I might as well try it.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Those box lots of things, Nikki, and you're like, it came in a box lot. I'll just throw it up.
Yep. See what
Yeah,
happens.
I packed a shirt this morning that was sold for like $10 plus shipping. I go, whoa, I netted $6. Yay.
That was better than you did if you donated it, right?
I don't know, but I'm like, golly, I need some sales. People buy my stuff.
I was
I heard
talking
everybody's kind of slow right now, huh?
Yep.
to the mail lady yesterday, and she goes, "So, what's the weirdest thing you've ever saw for sale on eBay?" And I said, "Well, I know that somebody sold a Cheeto." And she goes, "One Cheeto?" And I said, "Yeah." I couldn't remember what it looked like. It was, I can't,
Trump's hair, wasn't it?
huh?
Trump's hair.
Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, it was something like that, or Chewbacca, or some. I don't know. It was
well, there was Trump's hair, and then when we were researching it, we saw people selling Cheetos that look like that gorilla, that ape.
yeah. Harry
I can't remember.
Henderson.
Habar or Hombre. Hombre
Oh
the
yeah,
gorilla.
yeah. You're right. And she was just like almost flabbergasted that it was a Cheeto. And I said, "Yeah, You know, they spent that money on it, and by now it's already, you know,
Gone.
there's nothing left of it. It's probably all degraded. And
Oh, they probably put it in a glass box or something.
said, you know, you can sell anything on eBay.
Yep.
Imagine, what's that in your house on your table? Oh, that's my Cheeto I spent.
I believe I got it for $1,500. Can you believe it looks just like Trump's hair?
Oh
I think
my-
that guy sold it for what, $200 or something, or 150.
I still can't believe people glue together rocks and then paint them to look like people or something and sell them. They sell those things. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's a rock.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a rock.
Yep.
Yep. It's amazing what people will buy.
Hey, tell your son that's what he should do.
Yeah, it's all rocks. Being in the construction industry, I'm sure he had access to a lot of them.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Good morning, Sally.
Morning, Sally.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Like dog poop.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Uh,
I was hoping for. I'm
I'll
great.
be okay.
Well, you probably need to get some sleep today.
Well, at least you're here.
We appreciate that. Oh, but
She's
Yeah,
got a really
Sally's
bad-
got a cold, doesn't she?
yeah, she got a pretty bad one. She's got a pretty bad cold. You know, I don't know. I think she works too much, but she don't listen to me.
Mhm.
That's okay. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat.
None of us little sisters listen to our big sisters.
No, no. I'd be worried if she did, because she has never
I
listened.
never listen to my
That's
big
pretty.
sister.
Look at that. It's a big old schmackaroo there.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Put somebody's eye out with that thing.
Yeah.
Hishing and Picken said naked man ain't so naked anymore. Well, that's because it's getting cold up here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty. I mean, it's cool. It was 55 when I woke up this morning.
Wow.
Well, you notice the difference
No.
between the transition of Jim. You know, he was up here fully clothed all the time. Now he's
Yeah. He can't keep
Jared's got to
clothes
watch
on him.
Jared's got to watch the camera because he's always got his damn shirt off.
Yep. What in the world? uh,
Now, if they moved from Wisconsin and they're warmer, he doesn't wear clothes anymore now.
Yep. You don't need to. I mean,
Stupid doctor won't give me my medicine.
Uh-oh.
Mostly because she's on vacation. But at the same time, she has somebody that oversees her and they can give it,
Right.
but they won't because it's a controlled medication and people get drunk on it and stuff, which I understand, but I was given it because my doctor didn't want me to be on anything else.
Right.
She didn't want me to go to the store and get Theraflu or anything because it would spike my blood pressure.
Right.
So
Well, you might have
looks
to
like
make
I'm either going to get some Theraflu or I'm going to the clinic.
Yep. Probably wouldn't hurt you to go to the clinic anyway.
Yeah.
I just have
You
a
know.
freaking cold. That's so
What?
stupid.
I know, but I mean, you know how quickly a cold can turn into pneumonia.
Bronchitis. Or,
Yes.
So you have to be pretty kind of proactive about that.
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to be a hypochondriac, but it's good for you to be aware of that so you can get, there's no reason for you not to be treated for your, ailment.
I know.
So, and I know it's a pain in the butt to go to the clinic and you know, it's a waste of time and everything, but you
Bring
need
a
it.
box of shit with you to list and just sit there and list while you're waiting.
There you go. That's all you
Pardon
need.
me and my box of crap here.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my white sheet for my background.
Yep.
Take a box of jewelry and take your loop and you're set.
Oh, this is true.
You wouldn't happen to have a mannequin laying around here or anywhere, would you? Oh, could I use your body there, Mr. Bones?
I'll take tacks and tack a freaking sheet to the wall. Ma'am, you can't have that on there.
Well, you better get me in and out then. Just saying.
I got work to do, but lady,
That's-
I don't know what the fuck you're thinking.
That's right.
I'll wear,
All Sally's pictures are of a skeleton with clothes on.
I'll wear my fuck what people think hat and my Carol Walking Dead shirt.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, Kathy said, bet they will start calling in your meds then. Use the
Mhm.
skeleton, yeah.
We don't want this lady in our office ever again. Please make sure she gets everything from home.
Sassy Seller says, can we talk subscription stores? I'm about to commit. Advice on starting small, working towards big, or just pay for big? I would start small.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends on how small. I mean, how many items do you have?
Right.
You don't have a store after all these years you've been selling? Sarah.
Well, there's
Jeez.
people that
I know.
don't have stores.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
she's-
He doesn't have a store. He didn't have a store. I don't know if he's
You know?
she
moved
was
on to-
on hiatus for a little bit and she's coming back now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
yeah.
You should
okay.
know this, Nikki. You've done
I-
this shit
I've
tons
been
of
I've been
times.
so out of the freaking loop. It's not even funny. I have no clue what anybody's doing these days. I
So,
took a
you
9-month
know,
break. I had an anchor. Oh wow. Some of us are cheap, Nikki. Honestly, I believe that, well, it depends on how fast you list. Because I don't think anybody should have anything smaller than the middle store, but
No, I think the middle store would be good. Depending on
but you can work yourself up to that too.
yeah.
I mean, you
Yep.
could start small and then work
Why are they
yourself
supposed
up
to do
to it.
that?
Well, rather than having a big
Well, I mean,
commitment
true.
right off the bat, you can work your, start at the small store,
Mhm.
work that, and then if that's still something that you want to do, then gradually go up.
I just start at the basic store. Don't start at that other stupid one that's for like 10 listings or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you want something that you're going to be able to
List with.
Oh, you're
list
having
with.
heart issues? Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm good. I'm glad you're better. Oh my God. Take care of yourself. I'm so out of the loop. I'm so sorry, Sarah, that I haven't. Honest to God, I have no clue what's going on Facebook. I hardly ever look at Facebook anymore or anything.
She hasn't been on in a long time.
No, she's been out. I figured you were just busy with the kids and stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah, start out basic, Sarah. That's good. I started out again with a basic store when I restarted my eBay. When I shut everything down and restarted, I started with a basic store and then went up. It won't take you long to move up, but
yeah. I mean, I think that's the best way to go. Go start small and then gradually move up. But there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. She said I purged my stash, a cleansing, and ready to go again. There you go.
all right.
Start fresh. A new start can do a lot of things for you. So, she has 100
There you
pieces
go.
ready to get listed. Hey,
Yeah, that's good.
Sure.
You're already on your way to the middle store.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because how many can you list? Or what's the small one? Isn't that 100?
No, I don't think. I don't think so.
Let me look. I'll look. Give me a minute.
I think it's 50.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't think it's much.
50 or
Well, then I would just go with the middle store if you already have 100 that you're going to list right away.
yeah. Do you still have your
Oh, it's
account?
She said it's 250 for basic.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, 250. Well, there you go. Do basic first and then move on up.
Yeah.
Just don't commit to a year on basic. Do the month to month.
Well, they don't penalize you if you go up, though.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
No. It's only when you go down. But you don't
Yeah.
want to. You don't want to overextend yourself either.
Right.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
awesome, Sarah. I'm glad you're doing better, and I'm
Glad
glad
you're-
you're back into the swing of things.
Yeah. Glad you're back. Yeah. I was anchor for a while, and then I went down to premium, and I'm doing pretty good with it.
Did they penalize you for that?
Well, I was at my year subscription
Oh, okay.
date, so
Oh, so you were fine then.
yeah, I was fine.
I know they asked me a couple weeks ago if I wanted to keep my store subscription. I'm in the middle store, and I didn't go down to the basic, which I probably should have, but I didn't.
Aww.
Nikki, I didn't think I would ever hear you say that,
What?
that you could go down to the basic.
I
I
know.
know, right?
Aw. She said, I see your Aunt Lois every week. She knows my aunt, me and Sally's aunt, Lois.
Hmm.
She says, I see her every weekend. She is a sweetheart. She is like the sweetest person that I know. I haven't seen her in Coon's age, but probably a good maybe 10, 15, maybe even 20 years. It's not been that, maybe 10 years or so. But yeah, she has always been one of my favorite aunts.
Now, is that yours and Sally's, or your dad's sister, or Sally's dad's sister?
My dad's sister.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go ahead and keep playing that game.
I was like, wait a minute, didn't we clear this up
Whatever.
real quick?
But I love her the same as my aunt too.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, Sally keeps playing the game, so why not? We'll just play along.
Yeah, exactly. But no, she's always been they have always like lived like away from us, so I didn't get a whole lot of not attention, but yeah, I just didn't get a whole lot of time with her and everything. I think Sally probably got more time than I did, but for the longest time, her and her husband was married, and they couldn't have kids. She had countless miscarriages and stuff like that, and so she would always take nieces and nephews, and usually nieces. And I remember going to Knott's Berry Farm in California, and we went there, and then we went somewhere else. It wasn't Disneyland. We didn't go to Disneyland. Maybe we went to Magic Mountain. I'm not sure. But I mean, that was a time that I remember with her. And then when she got pregnant, it was like, I mean, coming from a religious family or whatever, for her, it was like it was a miracle.
Mhm.
It was literally a miracle happening, and and it was just a cool experience to see that. So I'm glad that you get to see her every weekend. And tell her I said hi. I have her on Facebook.
Tell her I said hi and that I love her.
No, that's not your aunt. What are you talking about? I called it first.
I can still love her even though she's not biological.
Okay, so you're gonna play the other side too, huh?
Yeah. I don't have any aunts and uncles on my side.
Oh God.
Your dad was an only child?
Oh.
Well, since he was such a bad mother effer, he didn't. Okay, he didn't have any siblings. He killed them all.
Yeah.
Probably. Shit.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. See, you just never know where this conversation's gonna go. You never know.
Well, Sally said it.
I know.
hmm
Yeah, Sally, you were great on Best Show last night. It was good to
Oh,
see you on
thank
there.
you.
Did a
I
great
try not
job.
to be too much of a downer.
You weren't a dog.
You did
I
good.
fell asleep. Your voice put me to sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
Bridget, did you stay up to watch it?
No, but I watched the replay this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good. Thank you.
That's
I
awesome.
was there the whole time, Sally. I'm just kidding.
I know. It doesn't matter if I'm tired or not. Sometimes I just fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
After I got off the show yesterday, I was up until 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
I was running around driving everywhere.
Oh, driving your new car, huh?
Yeah, and I went to Walmart and took him to get groceries, and he went in, and I stayed in the car, and I got super warm, and I fell right asleep. And Brandon comes back to the car. Are you gonna wake up to drive home? I'm like, I guess if I have to.
I'm always like that when I get a new car too. I just can't wait to drive.
Yeah,
I find reasons to drive.
I think we're gonna go to West Branch today because he's gonna get a drug test for a job.
Oh, good.
Brandon is?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
it's a merchandising job.
Cool. Well, I hope you get that.
Yeah, that'd be
Me
awesome.
too.
But yeah, I mean the whole thing about working and doing this. I mean, I definitely give you kudos for sticking with it, because a lot of people would just say, you know what, I ain't got time for this.
I know.
I gotta sleep, and I know
Yeah.
that it can be difficult to get listings up, and
That's the hardest part.
yeah.
Like I was even in a working hangout last night with Tracy and all them guys, and I only got half a listing done
Well,
just because I was just sitting here like, ugh.
well, and it's hard. It's really difficult. I mean, for me it is anyway. It's difficult to be on a show and be listing.
Yeah.
I wasn't though.
Okay.
I was just in the chat.
Right.
Well, that's really hard when you're on the chat.
Yeah.
Because then you're chatting, you're watching the chat.
Yeah.
That's
And you're
true.
tired, so you.
And you know what?
I don't know.
I didn't know that was Tommy. I didn't know what Tommy looked like, I guess.
Okay.
I mistaken him for somebody else
Oh, did you?
because I thought he was one of the friends of Batman the Flipper.
Hmm.
I think he has a friend named Tommy too.
Hmm.
I think so.
Mike says, "Hey Todd, since your son's going to start working for you, we expect to see a bunch of storage lockers and do videos." There you go.
So you might as well keep that storage locker you've been cleaning out.
Oh, you still have it? It's almost the end of September.
I know.
He's like, I know. Don't remind me.
And tell him to bring his
fine.
Febreze.
I've been sorting them 5 boxes a day.
How's that
Most of
working
us
out?
donate stuff.
Yeah, you've been doing pretty good with it.
Oh, I don't know. it wasn't worth the buy, but I won't lose money.
Yeah.
I'll make a little bit. For the amount of work, yeah, it was a bad buy.
Was it?
Yeah, sort of. You know, it's like I'm retired. What else am I gonna do? So it's okay.
Yeah. It happens.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just kidding about teaching your son the business. I don't think that is an option, right? I don't think that he's into that.
I don't know. He could. He's got an eBay account and he's listed and sold a few things before. So
Yeah. It's
I don't
so
know.
hard with kids because, you know, I mean, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. They're going to do it how they want to do it. And you can't, you know, that's something that you just can't force them. But I don't know. It's hard to, I mean, you know, by experience that you're going to, you do well and that's a good way to make money and good way to make a living and everything. But, it may not be for them. Public.
Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna
know?
force him. He's
No, you can't. I mean, he's a grown man. You can't force him to do nothing.
I mean, if he was living at home, yeah, I'd put him to work, but
Sure.
not gonna move back here. So
No.
Mhm.
and in a lot of ways, that's good.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't mind him moving back in, but
But it's
Yeah.
also good that you keep your door open, you know,
yeah,
to your kids.
Sure.
Because there are some
Yeah.
people out there that don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
have to move half my death pile so that he can move back into his room. But
It's going to be kind of a pain in the more of a pain than what it's worth, kind of.
yeah, we'll work through it. I don't know.
I'm sure you will.
Well, I imagine in Dallas, there should be plenty of opportunities for him. I'm sure he'll get back right back to work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So how's everybody doing? I'm good. I usually don't do this, but I've decided that I'm gonna be a little more proactive while I'm on the show and try to do two things at once. And so I'm going through some jewelry and trying to keep everything going. So,
Nothing wrong with that.
I just have never I don't know. I just thought, I need to give people my full attention and everything. And I can, I'm kind of trying it out, basically.
And
See
you
how
also
how
have
it
your
works.
business you have to run too.
What's that?
I said you also have your business you have to run too.
True.
Mhm.
True. So, just trying it out and I mean, it's definitely not taking my mind off of,
Right.
things. And so, that's what
Well,
I'm doing.
It'd be different if you were by yourself too.
It's true. It's true.
You know.
Hi, Jody. Good morning. I like how they say Jody, not a troll. Just so everybody knows, Jody is not a troll.
Yeah.
Why did they think she was?
Well, she changed her YouTube name on
Oh.
here. So
Well-
it says MedTaz71 and nobody was aware, nobody was like,
Right. Knew who that was.
they didn't know who that was. So But
Morning, Beth.
morning, Beth. Good show last night, as usual. Did a great job.
Everyone was trying to kick her out.
Yeah.
This morning.
Well,
Why were they trying to kick her out?
because they didn't know who she was.
She was a troll.
So,
They thought she was a troll.
We know, Nikki. We're into all the drama and trolls, but
It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That. Hey there, Carol. How are you doing?
hi, Carol.
So, got my car delivered to the shop yesterday, and the alternator is out. So I got that done, and then yeah, got a few little errands ran yesterday, and I came home and listed. So
you got it fixed?
no, not yet.
Oh.
It's just at the shop.
Oh.
Just at the shop. So I should be able to go and pick it up today, and hopefully it'll be all good. It's kind of different.
Hey, Beth.
All fixed.
Thank you for having me on last night.
Wow, way to go, Jody.
That's awesome, Jody. She said she woke up to a great sale. Posted 3 porcelain dolls last night. One sold in 8 hours.
Wow.
325. 2 more to go. Awesome. Very good.
Carol's feeling nicely. What happened to Carol?
She fell off the ladder.
She
Oh,
did.
Mm.
Carol.
heck, where were
Oh
we?
my God.
Where was I? I didn't know
I guess
anything
she's
about
been
that.
telling people on Instagram.
Oh gosh.
I'm never on Instagram.
And I saw her last
Carol?
night in Tracy's show, and she goes, "You would know if you read the Instagram chat." Oh, fuck you, bitch. I love you.
Well, I hope you're doing okay.
Crazy.
I told her to stop trying to be a freaking.
How far did you fall?
That's
I
when
didn't
you know
even
you need
know.
to start hiring people to do your
Oh,
stuff. What was that?
I don't know.
Probably blew her nose.
No.
Oh. 10 feet? You fell 10 feet? Oh my God.
Probably need to go to the hospital.
no.
I asked her if she had broken legs. She said no, that she just was bruised.
Wow.
Mm.
It'll be all right. I think you probably need to go and make sure you're okay.
When did
So
you do it?
it's not hot chocolate, it's coffee with I put a bunch of whipped cream on it and honey.
And honey?
And honey.
Mm.
Honey helps your throat.
Well, I know that, but I'd never heard of
I use
that.
honey for sweetener.
Well, I'm glad you're healing, Carol. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, yeah.
You need to start asking for help.
Yeah, you do. Thanks, Kathy.
It's very difficult to do because I'm the same way. I don't like to ask for help, but you need to.
Well, she said she angled her ladder differently. She knew better, but she did it.
Yeah. That sucks.
Girl.
And
It's
you have
hard
to
to
realize,
because, you know, if I'm sure she's kind of like me, where it's hard to ask for help because you want the stuff done like right now.
Sure.
And
And
it,
done the way you want.
and it's hard to wait. I mean, like right now with my hands, I always have to ask for help for stuff. And it
Mhm.
drives me crazy because my husband and my kids are just like, yep, I'll do it.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
they don't.
Well-
They don't. And then all of a sudden, you know, they eventually do, but it's not done when I want it to be done.
Right.
Yep.
And
but the thing is, she's
if they-
she's kind of like in the same situation. Sorry.
sometimes if they do something, it's not done like the right way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Right.
it's not done how you would do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But at the same time, Valerie and Carol in a lot of same situations like that,
Yeah.
to where, you know, they need to ask for help instead of doing it themselves. Because what if you fall and hurt yourself? Then you're not going to be able to do anything,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then you have to wait to heal, and you can't work. So I mean, you're going to be screwed.
Yep.
So it's only going to hurt you.
So Carol, does that mean you have to wait till next year to finish that painting or what?
Oh, I bet she'll just keep.
Put that right back up there.
She'll heal up, and then she'll be right back up there working on it again. If she ain't already been up there,
know.
which I wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me either.
She's a tough cookie, but she doesn't have to be a stunt double.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, she said she'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Of course she
Yep.
will. I
Karen
wouldn't
says,
expect anything less.
Karen said,
But-
I will never forget when Valerie crawled under her house to fix the heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that was a big deal for me. That was huge.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to give you kudos on that because I would not crawl into a crawl space. No way.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of things for myself, but don't think I would. Well, I guess I would if I had to, I suppose, but I don't know. I'd probably
Yeah.
find somebody to do that for me because
I would
don't
too.
like
I'd
heights.
bring a
I
can
like
of rain
spiders.
with me.
Yeah.
that was a really clean crawl space though. I've never seen such a clean crawl space. I might have
Yeah.
crawled into that one, but
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I actually got to do it pretty soon. I've been putting it off.
Oh,
I gotta get
the
ready for-
filter.
Yeah, I got to do the filter again. I still don't want to go down there, but I'm going to
Yeah.
have to because I need to change the filter and get ready for winter, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to go.
I took a shower for like an hour and a half this morning.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I hope nobody else had to get a shower.
I hope not either.
They were
Because I didn't freaking
SOL if
ask.
they did.
she used all the hot water.
It was cold by the time I got out. Whenever I woke up to a sneeze and it blew bubbles out my nose. Well, before I could, because I was trying to like keep my mask on, I felt like I was kind of drowning.
Yeah.
And so like I was just trying to hold my face together, you know. Quit making faces at me, weirdo. Anyways, so I was trying to keep my mask on. Well, before I could get my mask off, I sneezed like 3 more times.
Oh my gosh.
And it was a mess.
Oh, I bet.
And I felt like my face was falling off. And today I feel like a boxer that just had a fight last night because everything from the waist up is freaking sore.
Yeah, I think you need to go to the doctor, but
Yeah. I think you need to go to the doctor too, bitch.
we ain't talking about that. That's That is not the subject right now.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay
what?
for her to tell all of us to go to the doctor.
La 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 la.
Yeah. Valerie hasn't taken her pills in like a year.
What?
There you go. There you go.
Sally-Ann,
There
you
you go.
are. Oh my gosh, you are in.
Shame
for-
on you, Valerie.
I
There you
am
go.
going to.
Valerie.
I got you in trouble.
Yeah, you did. That's okay.
Yep.
That's all right.
So everybody give her shit about that. Why she's giving me shit.
No,
I will.
no need to
Okay.
give me any shit.
Oh, I will.
I take my pills almost daily, except when I forget to.
Yeah, Mike. See,
I have such a good memory, you know.
dial 911. Oh, I bet Toby was right there to save the day, though, giving mommy kisses.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Take care of mom.
Yeah, I need to teach that dog how to use a phone.
Sassy Seller says Valerie wins Texas. Well, we're working on next year. So that's about all I can say about that. I don't know. I'm saving for it. I'm preparing for it. And then
She does have a plan.
I do have a plan, but I'm not gonna I have a thing about putting that stuff out there because, you know,
And if something happens,
on the show, it seems like, you know, people are holding you to that, you know, and
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm a failure because I'm not, you know. It could happen sometime. It could happen in the spring, it could happen in the summer, it can happen in the fall. But I know what I need to do to be comfortable with the move, and so that's what I'm shooting for.
Right.
Jody
So-
got your back, Valerie.
Trying
What?
to change the subject.
Jody
for
says,
you.
Valerie, how about that weather changing the subject for you?
Oh, thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean,
Carol wants to know pills for what?
Nah, we don't need to know. It's
I'll
not.
email you, Carol.
It's not important.
Carol, I'll Instagram message you.
Yeah. We'll give you all the deeds. So you can give her crap too.
No, you don't need to give me no crap.
Yeah.
I know what I need to do.
Hey,
Carol
you'd
be
be
on your
all
ass
over
like
Carol's
sometimes,
ass if she needed to go to the doctor for some meds, you know it?
Oh, wait. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
The trip to Kansas is in order. Go through her benefit cabinet. Okay,
Come on up.
let's renew this. Let's renew this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Karen at the beach said, hi, Karen. My husband just found out there is a recall on the pills he has been taking, contain low levels of carcinogen. Maybe Valerie is okay not taking her pills.
Thank you, Karen.
Well, no,
Is
she's
it
not. She should be
Benacar?
taking her pills for what she has.
Is it Benacar? Because I was taking that too. And Walmart is my pharmacy, and they sent me another in the mail. Didn't they do that to you too, Bridget?
For what?
Was it that Benacar?
I don't take that. I take Lex.
But I used to. Oh, Laura, what did it start with the L?
Mike said Sally sent Valerie pot brownies, ? And a big bag of potato chips.
I take Lexapro.
Ranitidine. However you pronounce it. Ranitidine.
Oh.
Is that Zantac?
I don't take that.
It looks like it would be Zantac, but
Oh, for acid reflux. My
Yeah.
husband takes omeprazole.
that's Zantac. It's a generic for Zantac. I take the
Oh.
omeprazole,
Yeah, so does my husband.
which is Prilosec or Prilosec, however
Yeah.
they pronounce it.
Yeah,
So-
I used to take a blood pressure med, and I had them change it because they were giving me one that was it was manufactured in China in the same plant as something that was manufactured with a carcinogen.
Hmm.
And so basically we were told not to take these meds anymore. And then they were going to give us new ones that were the same brand. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I want something else.
Yeah.
So my doctor gave me something else.
Okay. She said omeprazole is okay. Zantac was pulled. Okay. Yeah.
Come to think of it, I think my niece took that Rantadine.
But yeah.
You know, none of us know, other than, you know, pills that have been around forever, like metformin and those kind of pills that have been around forever. None of us know what all these new drugs are going to do to us.
Well, even the new one, I mean, even the old ones, they're being manufactured at new places, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about them except what they tell us.
Yep. Pretty much.
Well, that's like they had me on that Humira, and my eyes got worse because of that drug. Now I'm on Enbrel, but that's still got a various amounts of side effects that I'm kind of worried about. And all of them are cancer medicines, and they can give you cancer. So I'm like, well, that's great. I think I'd rather have the pain than cancer.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I definitely.
Well,
rather
I mean,
have pain.
you know, you know how you feel when
I know.
that I shouldn't have responded like that because
I know what you mean. I know.
you know, but it's like
I know.
you don't want to.
You don't want pain.
You don't
Yeah.
want pain. I mean, because that can drive a person batty right
Yeah.
there.
Well,
That
the
can
thing
drive a
is
person
that
drinking.
the thing is that none of the medicines have worked. So
Right.
I mean, do I keep taking them and risk getting cancer, or do I just pull the plug? And
Yeah.
I think I might go down to the Mayo Clinic. Even though my doctor's from the Mayo Clinic, I think I might go down to the Mayo Clinic.
I
Or
think
at
that's
least
a
the
great
university.
idea.
Or maybe just the university.
I recommend the Mayo Clinic to a lot of people,
I do too.
especially when they can't figure out, what
Yeah.
the doctor's doing. I mean,
Yeah.
basically the doctor is an educated guesser.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And most times, if they don't know what something is, they go to their computer and they
Mhm.
put it onto Google and
Yep.
see what's going on. That's what they
Yeah.
do. They're an educated guesser, and they're a high price educated guesser. So, I just don't, and not to say that, I mean, there's been several times where a doctor has, saved me or done me good and everything, but I think
Well,
if
especially me.
somebody can't figure out what's going on, then you need to seek other professional help. You
Yeah.
need to go someplace where, UCLA, and I'm sure there's other clinics and stuff, but Mayo, I've heard, I mean, they check
yeah.
you,
Oh, they check you from ear hole to asshole.
yeah.
I've been there when I was going to give my kidney to my sister, and yeah, I had to carry around this gallon jug of pee for like 3 days,
Oh,
and I had to keep peeing in this jug, and I was like, please take this urine. I'm so tired of carrying around this bottle of pee.
oh my
But yeah,
God.
they they check you from ear hole to asshole, boy, down there, and especially me. I live like 5 hours from there, so there's no
Right.
reason not to go. You know,
Right.
like Karen
Yeah.
said, people from all over the world. I mean, they got kings and everything that have gone there.
Oh yeah. And so, my my ex-husband, he's had um, diabetes problems. He's had high blood pressure, problems and stuff like that. And I don't talk to him, but I hear it from, of course, the daughters. And
Mhm.
I told her, I told one of the girls, I can't remember who it was. I said he needs to go to the Mayo Clinic
Yeah,
and and get a complete workup, because that can be the difference. That
yeah.
can make a big difference in your life if you
Well,
can
that
figure
was
out what the heck's going on.
my Gary's grandpa's wife, second wife. She had ALS. Well, she was starting to have problems or whatever. She didn't know she had ALS at the time.
Mhm.
And the doctors up here kept saying, oh, you're just getting old. It's just arthritis, this and that. Well, he finally, she was getting worse and worse rapidly. He finally took her down to Mayo Clinic and found out she had ALS, you know. I mean, obviously, you know, going to the Mayo Clinic didn't make it any better for her, but at least she knew what the
Right.
hell was going on. It wasn't just, oh, you're getting old, you know.
Right. Right.
And they could prepare for it, you know, they could, you know, I mean, as much as you can, but yeah, I mean, they kept telling her up here in Duluth that, oh, you're just getting old, you got arthritis.
Yeah.
But yeah, when she went down there, yeah, you find everything out down there, boy.
You know, and I think doctors are very afraid to do a whole lot because they're so afraid of malpractice and all of that, you know, they don't really they kind of just stay neutral, I guess you could say. You know, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but you know, they don't go crazy with the diagnosis or anything because they don't want to, you know, God forbid they get,
Right.
you know, in trouble for a diagnosis that wasn't true or whatever. So I don't know. I'm just a real big believer in doing that because I think it's a good thing.
Well, that's Gary. You know, he was having problems with his doctor with all of his breathing and everything.
Mhm.
And he told his respiratory, and this was supposed to be a respiratory specialist.
Mhm.
And he told him, he said, you know, I think I want to go down to Mayo or the Twin Cities University, you know. And the doctor actually got offended. Most doctors up here will get offended if you say, hey, I want to go somewhere else, like the
Right.
university or Mayo. And I mean, I have, you know, the university is like 2.5 hours away. Mayo's only 5 hours away. There's no reason why I can't go down to one of those.
Mhm. Yep. I
And
agree.
yeah, Gary went down to the university and they actually did something for him, you know.
Mhm.
Whereas up here, his doctor put him on 2 different meds that were like exactly the same thing. It was our pharmacist that actually said, hey, why are you taking both of these meds? There's no reason to take both of these meds. They both do the
Right.
same thing.
Right. Yeah.
And these were $500, $600, $800 meds, inhalers that he was taking.
Mhm. Yeah. So I mean, you know, definitely, you know, I think it's good to be able to trust your doctor, but I think it's good for you to, you know, keep open about your
Hi, Joanna.
you know, if things aren't working, things aren't happening, things aren't changing, you know, then, you know, something's got, maybe you need to go see somebody else.
Yep.
You know, go see somebody that maybe they know a little bit more. Go to a teaching hospital that, you know, they have a little more expertise. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to jump down off of my soapbox there. My legs are getting tired.
Yeah.
Jody says everyone needs to be an advocate for their own health.
Yep.
If you don't understand something, ask. If you don't like a doctor, get a new one.
Yep.
Get a second opinion. Write lists. Ask questions. Asking questions is a big thing. I know a lot of people
Yeah.
that just, they go in there and they just, you know, they listen to the doctor run his mouth for, you know, 5 minutes, maybe, if you're lucky, 5 minutes. And they don't ask any questions. They don't say anything. They just, you know, they take what the doctor says as, you know, that's it. That's the bottom line. And, you know, and you got to ask questions.
And you know, I do notice a huge difference between my rheumatologist who was trained at the Mayo, who came from the Mayo Clinic, to the other doctors in their system, because I mean, he listens to every word I say.
Mm-hmm.
He remembers stuff from one appointment to the next. I mean, he's just so much better than the rest of the doctors here, you know. But I still think maybe I should go somewhere else just to put it out there. I mean, I got insurance. There's no reason why not to use it.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Ask, tell my patients that all the time. Ask your body, your health. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, and the bottom line is you really don't have anybody to blame but yourself. So, yeah. Fight for your right. Right, Todd?
Yep.
Oh.
For the right to
To
party.
I found this really good. It's kind of morbid, but I found this really good these videos on, and it probably sounds crazy, but I like the Final 24 videos on YouTube. And it just goes like over, certain famous people, that had died, and it kind of goes over their case, and maybe it didn't all seem right or whatever, but yeah, I kind of been on that kick for a little bit. Looked, it was pretty good from what I watched. I'm always looking for that thing that I can just listen to, that I don't have to really pay much attention to. I can hear it in the background. I can keep up with it, but then I can still work. And yeah, that was really cool. It's crazy how these people just, I don't know. And then of course you get the conspiracy theories with that and everything. So let's see. Rita says we had to go to our family doctor to explain what the specialist said because he only spent 10 minutes to give my husband his results, but my family doctor talks to us like 30 minutes and explains. That's awesome. That's good that you have a doctor that'll do that, because most doctors will not. So you're definitely lucky there. And you can tell when, say, if you have a doctor that is very busy and he's got a hopping office and everything. I mean, but you're paying for that visit. So if you've got questions, if you've got, definitely, and a lot of times it can also be a language barrier and stuff like that. So I understand that also, but of course you probably feel a little more comfortable with the other doctor and his explaining things. That's all right, Tom. I hope you're having a good day. Sounds like you're keeping busy. He said he's running around with Roberta and her appointment. So, but yeah, definitely.
I'm still here. I'm just eating.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I actually had this whole box. So this whole box was full of jewelry. It was bagged. So, but it just I needed to go through it and make sure that it was what it was, and that everything was good on it. And I kind of do that way I can decide what I'm going to list out of it, just to kind of pick through it. I have so much jewelry. It's ridiculous. Then I don't know what happened to my little, my earring stand. Like I had a little earring stand where you put the little earrings in the hole. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it, which sucks because I really needed that. But yeah. And being a little more picky about, what I'm keeping and what I'm, getting rid of too. So yeah. So yeah, I'll do that today. I was thinking about just having my mother-in-law come a little bit earlier, and then we could go to lunch, and then you can take her out to lunch, and then go pick up the car. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. So, how do you tell what's a fake pearl and what's a real pearl and what's a fresh water? What's a what? How do you know? Todd?
Teeth.
Teeth. So what about your teeth? Is it supposed to be gritty?
Yeah.
That only tells you if it's a real pearl. It doesn't tell you if it's
I
fresh
can't.
water or cultured or a natural pearl. And
Yeah.
I don't know the difference in fresh water, cultured, or natural.
I need
Of
to-
course, the natural are the best and most expensive,
Right.
but I can't tell the difference.
Maybe I need to do some research on
Yeah, I mean,
that.
Once you have a pair of real ones and you see the gritty filling, like yeah, Karen says the gritty filling on teeth. Once you have one to place against another, then you know that.
Right.
You know what it feels like. And then but I don't know the other stuff.
Okay.
Jody says, are they round?
These are not round. These are like
Cool to touch.
no. Not really. They look like this, so they're a little bit weirder than, and that's why I think that they're probably just beads more than than pearls. So they look like this. So they're small. They're kind of like an oblong shape.
but if they were beads, they would be repeating patterns.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. They would be
Some
factory.
of them would look exactly like the other ones.
Right. And these don't.
But
I
if
mean,
every one of them are different, they're probably real pearls.
okay.
But yeah, there's a pretty big difference in price in natural pearls and cultured pearls. So
like the freshwater pearls would be. So Karen's at the beach said those are freshwater pearls. Okay.
how do you know that, Karen's?
Because she's freaking smart, Todd. That's how.
Look at that. But wouldn't you think that like freshwater pearls, wouldn't they have like a sterling silver clasp?
Not
Or
always.
not always. Okay.
Sometimes they're double tied. Or tied. What is it tied? Like, are they tied in between each pearl or something?
Knotted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knotted.
That's kind of a general indication that
They're
they
real. Yeah.
genuine pearls is if they're knotted in between each one.
Okay. I'll have to go and look at that, Karen. She said Texas Gal Treasures has a great video on how to identify pearls. I'll have to look at that.
I need to go look at it too.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
I suppose I do too.
Well, it's good
I
to
would
know.
say so. I would say so. Because you deal with jewelry sometimes too. You need to educate yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And I would say that if the clasp is genuine gold, then
They're probably real.
it's a very high percentage that the pearls are genuine pearls.
Yeah. You know, those are the type of things with, you know, even dealing with jewelry, it's hard to, you know, some of those things you come across and you don't know. So usually in that case, I just push it off to the side and I'll figure it out later. Let's see. Jody says it states to check the holes as well. Any chipping should be a perfect hole. If the pearls are peeling anywhere, they're not real. Right. Yeah. I would agree. Those are cute. So, yeah, just trying to go through this jewelry, and I've just about got it beat.
My hole has some chipping, so does that mean my ass is not genuine, or?
Maybe.
Okay.
Could be.
He's got chips on his asshole. Sorry, my mind goes weird places.
Yeah. You kind of let loose there for a minute. I was kind of worried.
I
love it when I find Monet. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Monet, or they don't think that Monet is good, but I tell you what, every piece of Monet that I put up, it sells. It sells good.
I think I got a piece of Monet. Was it Monet? And that silver I got coming.
Oh yeah. That's
I didn't
right.
know Monet made silver. I thought it was all costume.
Nope. I don't know that they have gold, but I know that they have silver.
Would that increase the value being a Monet piece of silver as opposed to an
Yeah.
generic piece of silver?
Yeah, I would say it would definitely increase the value. That's just my thought. I mean, I could be wrong, but I would say it would very well.
Yeah, I'll try to be back.
Okay.
I wish all the pieces would say Tiffany.
Really? Yeah, you and me both.
You know, when you click on videos to watch them, I saw a Tiffany commercial for one of the commercials on. They got a new series of rings out that have a T on them, different colors.
Really?
I bet those aren't cheap.
Probably not. That's kind of cute. Let's see, Mary. That is so nice that you have a photo of her wearing them. Oh, let me go up a little bit. I have some pearls from the 1930s that was given to me. She told me her dad gave them to her for her wedding, and there's a photo of her wearing them. Wow. I've always assumed they probably are. I would say they probably are. Huh. All right, that box is complete. That was good. trying to get some of this jewelry. I mean, I know it's going to take me a long time to get it all listed, but just trying to get it somewhat situated, I guess you could say, so I can, even if I'm just listing 5 or 6 pieces a day, or every other day, that's wearing it down a little bit at least. Let's see. She said they are knotted and in box. Just have them put away somewhere. Somewhere in a special place, right? Yeah, it does. Definitely, multitasking does work. I've always been the type of person, especially with the show, that I felt like if I was doing something else, that I was taking that away from the show, and I really wanted to focus on the show rather than on something that I was trying to do. Karen's at the beach says, I'm trying to get an Amazon shipment going. Takes me forever, but I want to be qualified for Christmas. That's great. That's a great idea. Even if you don't send in a whole lot during, or for Christmas, it's good. It's good just to be qualified, just in case you might come across something that you can send in, and you're qualified to do that. So why not?
Yep.
I need to go to the store. Well, I probably don't need to go to the store, but I need to go
Well, which is it?
anyway. I don't know. I need to go, but I don't need to go. I don't know.
I got my daughter. We're gonna go to breakfast. I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry.
All right, Nikki. Bye.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
No, Mary, I would hold on to those. You said I should get them out and see about them. Something like that you have a story about, that that's something that maybe you could give to your daughter, or your granddaughter, or something that you could pass on. That might be something to hang on to. I don't know. Morning, Tim. Karen's at the beach says, I've been qualified for years past, but have not sent in much this summer. I have less than 50 items. Well, I would definitely get some stuff in. Life changes, and some areas in our lives get busier, and sometimes we have to, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just things in our life, and the priorities have changed, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just the way life is. So let's see here.
Yep.
Just how life goes. That's why I always say, I plan on moving to Texas, but it may not be in the cards. It may not. That's what I want to do, but it doesn't matter what I want to do. It may end up being something where I'm not moving to Texas and I'm staying in Kansas for all I know. Good morning, Tracy. Yeah, that would be a great idea. I love that. Mary says maybe I'll wear them in our wedding. I think that's a great idea. You called it right there. Yep, I would find them and plan on doing that. Most definitely. But that's the thing, is you never know what's going to happen 6 months from now, you know.
Where'd everybody go?
I don't know. They're all gone now. Bridget said she'll try to be back before we end. And Nikki picked her daughter up for breakfast. And
Oh,
so I guess we're just.
Brandon made me French toast.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I guess I'll put my video on so you can all look at my ugly face.
Mary
You're
said we've
not
just.
ugly.
No. Mary said we've decided a small preacher wedding and then a large costume party reception. That
That's-
sounds like so fun. And I would come to that. If I had enough time to plan for it, I would do that. That would be awesome.
That's basically what me and Brandon did. We had one of his friends from growing up, like it was like a second mom. She got her certificate online, and so we were the first couple that she married.
Oh wow.
And she had a big like pole barn type thing, and like a bar with a pool table and karaoke machines and all that stuff. And so we ordered a keg, we ordered a outhouse, and we had a potluck for our reception, and it was really it was probably the best thing to do. And then we're like, we're tired, we're going home. And that was it, you know. But
Yeah.
she made our cake, and it had a doe and a buck standing on top, and it was really pretty. And I just wish my family could have been there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Me too.
But like all of Brandon's family was there.
Right.
Like we had like probably 30 people.
Wow.
But it
She
was
said-
fun. We danced and stuff.
Now I feel bad, Mary, because I feel like I invited myself to your wedding.
I want to go too, damn it. If Valerie gets to go, I want to go.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Next
I thought
October,
about that afterward and I was like, well, you're an ass.
next October, make sure you get the invitation in the mail, girlfriend. I'll be there.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I want to come down there before snow flies this year, and maybe go see my son, and go to the Benz. And I'd really like for Mary to meet me or something.
Yeah, that'd be
Meet
cool.
me there. Or don't you live close to it, Mary? Like somewhat. I'm just chewing on cough drops. I can't remember how far you are from it, but he lives in Wyoming. Or yeah, Wyoming, Michigan. She says, "Ask Nick." I already said I was inviting you guys. Close to the Benz, Mary. I mean, I know you're not like super close to it, but I thought you might have been like 50 miles or something. Because I think let me look it up. What's it called? Goodwill. Goodwill, right?
Outlet.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one in Grand Rapids.
Oh, that's really close to your son, right?
Yeah. He
Like
works in Grand Rapids.
Okay. That's right, Cindy. The wedding crashers. Where's the wedding, Mary? That would be a blast. That'd be
There's
so
also
much
one
fun.
in Flint, Mary. I thought you were kind of close to Flint. Oh.
Jody says I have a Goodwill, no bins though. I thought there was a bins around you.
Yes, I thought so too. You
I could
better
be
check
wrong.
that out, my friend, because I think there is one.
I don't know.
Okay, she's about 150 from Grand Rapids. Okay, look at you. Oh, I thought she said I'm multitasking. Look at me, I'm multitasking. But she's like, Valerie, glad you're multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I felt like I got something done, and I'm really trying hard to get like all of the jewelry that I'm keeping in one place close to me. So I'm working. It sounds horrible. Like I'll take out the good, like the pieces that I want to get listed sometime soon. But I'm working on my third box. So
That's really good.
because I've got it everywhere. I've got the jewelry that's not listed. I got it everywhere. So I'm just trying to, figure it out.
Oh no, you're gonna show me every freaking Goodwill. I don't want to see all that.
I'm gonna show you everything. I will be right back.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Okay.
Double time.
Leave me alone with Sally again. It's dangerous.
I'll beat you up before she gets back.
I might get a cold.
Yeah, I'll breathe on you. Did you pick out your wedding dress already? Okay, Mary. I mean, even if I have to come knock on your door, I do have your address, honey. It's somewhere, but I have it. And that's a threat and a promise. Yeah, freaking Tommy, it was like, I don't know how Sally does it. She's like a machine or something, and saying that I don't freaking sleep ever, which I do. And he's like, I actually saw her eyes open on Best Show, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I didn't wear my glasses. That's why he's seeing my eyes. It's just because I have a tint on my glasses. You can't usually see it, and there's a light, so you can't usually see that my eyes are open. Oh, you have to figure out what kind of dress. Sounds fun. Yeah, I feel like mine was pretty small, but it was fun. Like I said, I just wish my brother would have been able to come, but it was short notice anyways. It was way my fault. Because we had the money come up, and been planning it for a while, but you never had the money to do it really. It's like, why don't we get married? And we got married on Valentine's Day. So Naked Man can never forget.
I can forget anything I want. Don't talk about me. I can forget whatever I want. Yes, I can. Oh, there, smarty pants.
There's like too many things to remind you that it's Valentine's Day. And if you forget that Valentine's Day is your anniversary, then you should be shot in the nuts.
Yep, I forgot.
That's just what I think.
I don't know what day my birthday is.
How you doing this morning, Tracy? You're up and at 'em after a long night. I got off there at 1. I don't know what time you got off there. You got married on Valentine's Day too, Liz? Oh, I completely agree. I completely agree. That would be so fun. Yeah, I know you see the top of my head a lot while I'm working.
While you're sleeping,
Shush.
while you're sleeping, you can computer.
It's fun to have that, you know, have that happen. I'm good. I'm just sick, you know. I'm probably gonna make it to the doctor sometime today, even though they don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm just gonna walk in there and say, look, I got a cold. I've had it before. Same kind of cold, same symptoms. And my doctor usually gave me cherry tussin, and that allows me to sleep through it and, you know, knock out some of the side effects. And I'm good to go after a couple of days, you know, and they'll probably test me for strep or some stupid crap. And then they'll probably give me exactly what I want, and then I'll be out of there. And if not, I'll throw a fit.
Throw a fit.
Yeah. I know how to throw a fit.
Just tell them all about it.
I'll just say I'll be in your waiting room all day getting everybody else the same stuff that I have. And I'll be telling them that it's all your fault. Because you won't give me what I need. I'm a brat whenever it comes down to it.
Yes, you are.
He says, yes, you are.
Not whenever, all the time.
At least I'm not a bad patient.
Yes, you are.
Because you're a bad patient.
You are.
But I am just, you know, like, I know better than them what is wrong with me. They don't know me.
Don't know me, man.
You might have seen these symptoms on somebody else, but you ain't seen them on me before. Or maybe you have. Whenever I was at the
or maybe you have.
Yeah, or maybe you have it whenever I was at the urgent care before, when, you know, before my doctor started giving me cherry tussin. But all you have to do is look at the freaking chart and see what you did for me. You tested me for strep, and you gave me cherry tussin and sent me on my way.
Yep.
And I didn't come back and harass you.
Yep.
You have a telemed? Go online, talk to doctor, and bam, done. Cost $10 for copay.
Wow.
And they send the script.
I need one of those doctors.
I need one of those too. I don't want to have to come see your ugly face. I want to, and I don't want to have to go into the freaking waiting room either, because you know what? While I'm there, I'm picking up all kinds of like staph infections and crap, you know, like people wiping the blood off of their scabs and wiping it on the arm of the chair. and I'm probably gonna leave with like 2 or 3 more times of sicknesses.
That's right.
That's what they want.
So you have to come back.
So then I have to come back. It's
That's right.
What is it called? Job
Job security.
Job security.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Freaking assholes.
Got you by the balls. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely need I mean, I don't have insurance, so that's the
Well,
downfall of mine.
you
is-
don't make enough money in your state to have to need insurance. You should
I
be able to get
don't,
state insurance.
but I am like on the I'm like right in the middle there. So I make enough money not to have state insurance, but I don't make enough money to
How do you see your therapist?
I don't see a therapist, and if I see a therapist, I pay for it. I pay cash for it.
Well, you need to go talk to somebody.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm gonna go check out your state and fill out all your information and then say you can call her. She probably ain't gonna answer the phone because she think you're a bill collector. So send her a text first. Say this is for free insurance. A drive-through wedding? I don't like that. That's kind of too much of.
Too much of it.
Yeah, like
What's that?
the drive-through wedding. I don't know. That's too unmemorable. You know what I mean? Like, you want it somewhat memorable.
Well, I mean, even when I first got married, the first time, we went to world famous Chapel of the Bells,
Yeah, I
and
remember.
that was but it was so, and I didn't realize it then, but it was just so. It wasn't memorable.
Right?
There was nothing really memorable about the whole situation.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I remember that's where we got married, but yeah, it just wasn't no, I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Texas Valley says, have you checked out what you qualify for in Texas, Valerie? So yeah, self-pay. Okay, so the clinic that I go to also is like a self-pay clinic. Like they have a sliding scale.
mm-hmm.
So if you don't meet the requirements of like free state insurance, then you have to, and if you are too poor to, at one point to do the highest range, then they put you on the small range, and then you pay like $15 to be seen.
Yeah, and that's basically what I had. I had like they just went by my income and
Yeah.
Whatever category or block that I fell into, that's what I paid. I paid somewhat of a co-payment, I guess you could say. Um, what? Oh, I know, Mary. That's a big old. What do you call it? A black hole type of thing. Rabbit hole. I know. I know. Oh, I got too much stuff. Too much stuff. What's that mean? like too much money. There's no such thing.
Sing it to me.
I'm trying not to lose my breakfast.
Bye, Rita. Yeah, try not to do that. Sassy Seller says 0 bargains at the Dollar General.
Did you look at the free list today? The penny list? Sassy.
I'm glad you're back, Sarah. Glad to see that you're back. That's great. I grabbed me another box to work through.
Oh, that's cool.
They're like these little, like, shoe boxes. And I've got 3 more up there that I got to work through, but this is probably something that I will, I'll probably get a whole handful of jewelry and I'll probably take it to Julie's. That's kind of my plan anyway.
Cool.
Because there's not going to be a whole lot of, going to the bins while I'm there. I mean, I guess I could just go get an Uber and
Yeah, but
if I was wanting to get out of the house or whatever, but I mean, she's not going to be in any situation when I get there to be able to stand around at the bins. But then again, who knows? She may have a change of heart and want to get out of the house, so who knows?
that's true.
Mary says, and as I look, I realize I have a lot of weight to lose. Yeah.
Something
You
to
do
look
whatever.
forward to.
You do whatever you need to do, but you're still beautiful, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you're still beautiful to him. So that's all that matters. More charms. Yeah, those Dollar Generals though they're kind of like a dime a dozen. You can usually find 2 or 3 or 4 of them around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... So.
I like Darth Vader today.
Are you, Mary, are you going to do white for your dress? I would do white if I was ever going to have a wedding. Hey there,
Yes.
Valerie.
Especially
What's
for your first
up?
wedding.
Huh?
Especially for your first wedding.
Yeah. I mean, I think white's a good white and cobalt blue. Oh, I like that.
It's pretty.
That's gonna be beautiful.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh my goodness. Get the burpees. So what do you got going on today, Sally? You're gonna go talk to the doctor and
First,
give him hell?
I don't know if we're gonna go to West Branch first or if we're gonna go to the doctor first.
Yeah.
but might actually go to the doctor first, and then once we get done with that, go to West Branch, and then by the time I get back, then my prescription should be good to pick up.
Right.
So
That's probably a good idea.
yeah.
Let's see, what does this say? Says Lancaster support club member CWH. I don't know what that is. It has a plane on it. That's a good thing. Let's see. Valerie says I'm alive but sore from head to toe. First set of 12-foot shelves will be done today. That's awesome. You have somebody that's helping you with that? I hope. But that's great. I would really like to find a, what in the world does that say? I would really like to find a garage, and a house, but a garage that, you know, has some good shelving.
Right.
Oh, she's just teaching my 23-year-old daughter. She's assisting. Well, that's good. I'm glad you have some help.
Yeah.
But always hard when you're not used to a lot of heavy work like that. So try to pace yourself so you're not completely in pain. Let's see. I think that's Swank. Maybe not. She's the brains and doing the calculations. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Mike was always really good about doing, he could, you know, build something and put something together, and he always did really good at that. I sucked. And of course, he'd get frustrated with me because I'm the dumb one. Oh, that might be a good one too. Has a helicopter on it. No pacing when you have half the garage out on your driveway at midnight. Well, I get that too. You know, I mean, you got to get things done so you can get things moved back in and, you know, out for the world to come and get their fingers on, you know, so I understand that too. I didn't mean that in a like a bad way. I'm not smart like that. Like I don't have I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like I don't have the, how would you say it?
You
I
don't
don't
like
have
configuring?
I don't have it in my head. Like I gotta see it and make sense of it myself, you know. I don't know. I'm just kind of like that. Weird. I'm just weird. I'm a weirdo. I'll be the first one to admit it.
I'm not mechanical like that either. Like an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. She found a new unboxed Cocomotion machine last night in her garage.
Ooh.
It's like Christmas, baby.
Those Cocomotions go pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So are you going to piece that out even though it's new? Or are you going to sell the whole thing all together?
So you're gonna list that, but you're not gonna list the stuff that Beth called you out on last night. Whoops. Was I supposed to shut up about that?
Shut up, Sally.
Man, I'm just spilling all the beans today. I ain't gonna have no friends because I'm gonna get everybody in trouble. Oh, she bought it like 20 years ago and never opened it. Yeah, 20
Oh my
years ago,
gosh.
I'm sure. I don't think they've been making those for 20 years, have they? Think you might be exaggerating there for a minute.
That's good though. I mean,
Yeah.
sell that sucker. Get it listed. It can't sell if it's not listed.
This is true.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Of course, when I called my mother-in-law yesterday. She it was like almost 11 o'clock, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she goes, "Well, I'm just getting up." I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Are you okay?" She said, "Yeah, just kind of resting a little bit." So I thought, well, I hated to ask her, I really did, but of course she said,
She doesn't mind, and you know that. I think it
I,
helps her get out of the house and stuff.
I know, and I understand that, but I mean, she's elderly, and she's, and I know if I'm hurting or if I don't feel good or whatever, I don't want to go nowhere,
Yeah.
so I can imagine how she feels,
Can you get me coffee?
but I know she would do anything for me. She treats me just like I'm her daughter, and
Yeah.
of course when I asked her, she's like, "Sure."
Uh-huh.
So,
I knew she would.
yeah, I don't like to ask for help. One of my biggest downfalls. It's a pride thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a big old cup you got there.
I know. If it was any bigger, I wouldn't be able to handle it.
It'd be a tea jar.
Be too hard to hold it.
Oh, time for a haircut there, Sassy. Sounds good. Glad to have you back.
Yeah. Good
Get her
seeing you,
done.
Sarah.
Yep, get her done.
Ooh.
Mary says I made chicken with cream cheese and cheddar and bacon last night. It was a big hit with everyone. That's awesome. It
good.
sounds delicious. Yummy. I can't remember what I had for dinner.
I looked that up. Chicken, cream cheese, cheddar, and bacon. I want that for dinner.
Ew.
It says ew. Nope, we ain't having that. Billy, hope you're doing okay. Good morning, Atlas, AJ. Amy loves you.
I had to figure that out in my head because I thought you said Amy loves you. I've said, yeah, I'm sure she does. I don't know why you would say that.
Bridget, you're back.
I'm back.
Hey, look at there. 5 minutes until we end.
Wow. Yeah, I had
Wow.
I had a little crisis. Okay.
Oh,
She had a
really?
kitty. She had a kitty issue.
Yeah.
Oh, is everything okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Are you
I went to-
sure?
I was cutting her nails while I was talking to you guys, and then I noticed the one nail grew into the pad of her paw.
Yeah.
So I had to cut that, and then I pulled, and it because it said if you cut it, then the rest of that, the nail will come right out of the pad, you know.
Uh,
So I did that, and it bled a little bit, but not a lot. And then she couldn't walk. Like she tried to
Yeah.
walk, and she fell. So then she
Yeah.
stumbled into my bedroom, and she laid on the floor, and I left her alone for a little while. And then I put food in her dish, and she kind of ran to the food dish. So
Yeah.
she's better.
Did
But
did you put anything on it when she bled?
no, I'm going to. I wanted to leave her alone for a few minutes. I thought I killed her.
Pack.
No, I was
Kill
nervous.
her.
I was so nervous. She's 15.
If you ever have an issue with nails or their pad or anything like that, pack flour into where the blood's
it's not-
coming from.
It's not bleeding anymore, though.
Okay.
It was
But-
just bleeding a little bit.
Right.
I'm going to put some Neosporin on it.
You know how you like it could cut into the quick too
Yes.
long, far, you know, and it'll bleed.
Right.
You can pack it, always pack it with flour.
And it'll make it stop bleeding.
Wow. I was just over here talking away on mute.
Well, good job,
Wondering-
Todd.
What the heck? Why aren't they listening to me?
And then you realized you were muted.
Yeah.
Valerie did it.
She's 15, so I just get nervous over little things.
Yeah.
But she's an old lady.
What'd you
Yeah.
say, Todd?
I don't remember. It must not have been important. So
It was too long ago.
That's great.
I have that same problem.
I think I made a comment on the size of your cup. So that's how long I've been talking without.
Okay.
I was like, that's
Wait.
been a while.
It was like
Size
7 or
of
8
her what?
minutes ago.
Her cup size? Did you
Yeah,
just
her cup size.
Yep.
God, what?
I'm a C cup. you
See?
know?
You're only a C cup?
Yep. For realsies. I have no boobs.
Oh my gosh, you guys are too much. Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie says Todd's pantyhose are too tight this
Ansley says she's small chested too. God, I feel like I sometimes feel alone in this world because everybody has big boobs.
Oh yeah, Valerie and I have you beat.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Valerie's boob, like one boob is the size of my head, and I have a big head.
No, listen. She's not that big.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
I've
it's
seen
not.
your boob in person.
I want to hear the story of how you held your head down by her boob. and
Seriously,
compared it.
I can see. I know what my sister's boobs look like
Oh, good.
because I
Did you take
undressed
selfie
her.
pictures of your...
I undressed her before
Okay.
because she was too intoxicated to do it herself. and you know, it's not a big deal or anything, but yeah, one of her boobs is as big as one of my head. One of
Hey.
my heads, I was gonna say. one of my heads because I got
Here, we're
two.
going
You
off
know,
the road.
Yeah, I got two.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how they feel, Tracy. That's weird.
If I could do a reduction, I would.
I know you would. She's got too much boobage.
If it was yeah, if that was an option, I definitely would do that.
I would too.
I mean, I wouldn't go super small like mosquito
No.
bites or anything, but
Like
I would
C's.
definitely have them decreased in size.
I think I would like to go to a C cup. I think a C cup would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could run around the house and not have like issue. I mean, I wouldn't run because then I'd probably then blacken both of my eyes. But I can go around the house with a house dress on, but no bra, and I could be like that all day
Mm-hmm.
and not care.
Not have a problem. For me,
No.
it's uncomfortable.
See, for me it is
like
not.
for the, and this is probably TMI, but from the time I wake up until the time that I go to sleep or go to bed, I have a bra on. That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't like to be without one. Anyway, that's probably way too much information for y'all. But yeah, I would definitely get a reduction if I could.
Val said if I could
I'm
take
the
some of it,
same
I
way
would.
with underwear. I am not a commando guy.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people out there that are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous how I could never do that.
I did it for a while.
Oh, I hate wearing bra and underwear.
Yeah. I didn't like it for such a long time. I tried to wear like what do you call them, the
Thongs?
strings,
Thongs?
the
String
thongs.
thong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I tried that and it wasn't the same. I was like, if I'm gonna wear these, I'm not wearing nothing.
Mhm.
So I just didn't wear anything for a long time.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Ugh, nope.
Now, if I have jeans on, I can't. But oh yeah, if I just
Right.
have like pants or a dress or something.
Yeah. Ooh, sexy. Sexy lady. No, I completely agree with the jeans comment there though. That's
Yeah, that would hurt.
Yep.
that's a little uncomfy.
I
Hi
gotta see.
Cindy.
Anyway, now that we know all our underwear preference,
Right?
Hi
Right?
Anna.
Man, we put it all out there today.
I think Todd's a boxer guy.
Mary says wording, if you're top heavy, be careful with ab lounger.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Yeah, I do not. I definitely don't need. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a boxer brief guy. There's too much bouncage with boxers.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh my God.
I personally, if I was a guy, I would not be able to wear those.
Boxers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much rubbage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Rub.
But boxer
yeah.
briefs like kind of keep everything in the place that they're supposed to be and
Yeah.
but still give you the comfort of
They're not tight. I don't talk like a squeaky girl, but
right. The comfort of a boxer with the what do you call it? Coverage of a brief.
Support. Support of the brief.
Support.
There
Yeah.
you go. Oh, I'm glad that we can talk about things like this.
Me too.
I still like white though. I never got into the different colors and patterns and
Really?
stuff.
You wear white boxer briefs?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Right, so if you fart too hard, you can wash them out with bleach.
Yeah. You can,
Oh my God.
well, think about it. With brown underwear, you can't check for shortage after
Right.
you
Right,
get them out of the
Right.
wash.
No racing
Right.
stripes. But
yeah,
yeah, that's true. I agree. I do agree with that.
yeah.
Racing stripes.
But if you think that you might be shitting your pants, you might want to wear your brown pants.
You know, a reseller that has some ass pads.
Oh my
Need to add some
gosh.
color into my life. Yeah, yeah. My wife will like it. Nah, she doesn't care.
She just wants you to wear underwear.
Yellow up front, brown in the back, Tommy says.
You guys are so funny today.
Oh,
Just
God.
talking about all the things, all the stuff.
Bub Crack says Todd
Oh,
likes wearing
Bub.
baggy boxers because he keeps his gloves down there too.
No.
See? That's what happens. Oh my gosh. Too much.
Yes, free balling is good too, I'm sure.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't
No.
know either, but I don't know. I used to, but like, I don't know. My bladder is just not as reliable as it used to be. So I feel like I always have to wear underwear now.
Yeah.
Right now I have that song stuck in my head.
Uh
I think it goes free falling, not free balling.
That'd be like a Weird Al Yankovic song, right?
Yep. Now I'm free. Free balling.
Oh my gosh. Too funny. Let's see.
One sneeze can change anything, Sally. Tracy.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
Oh, it can change your whole day. Most definitely. Most definitely. But I think we're about ready to shut it down. I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the day, but I'm going to go get my car. It's a plus.
And probably lunch.
Have they called you yet?
No, I don't. He's not even supposed to start working on it until 10, I think. So
Oh.
it'll probably be a good couple of hours, I would suspect. But
I don't know. If he's got a good shop, it's not a very long job.
no, I would say it's probably not going to take him much long.
What the
Too
heck
much
is going
longer.
on with that, Tommy?
What's that?
He says, so I wonder when eBay and PayPal will kiss and make up. People still complaining they can't make purchases.
Huh.
Well, maybe that's why we ain't getting no freaking sales over here.
Well, that's what he's been saying, that there's
I didn't know that that was an issue, though.
He said that there was people trying to make sales and they weren't able to complete the sale on PayPal. So I don't know.
Huh. I just made a purchase on eBay this morning and my PayPal went right through.
Huh.
Well, you had those gold bars. Anybody's going to take gold bars.
That's right.
Yep.
Brag much, Todd.
Tommy says just search the hashtag can't pay on eBay. Can't pay on eBay. Yeah. Take a look at it. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this up. It was a good show today. Thank you for everybody for coming in and hanging out and talking and
Thank you for having it.
For having it.
everything. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Get some good sales, or get some sales. They don't even have to be good. They just
Yeah.
get something.
Get something. Get all the bad cells. Maybe if we get all the bad ones, then we get that out of the way. Oh,
Sally, your phone's ringing.
I know.
Okay.
Oh. Hello.
Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until she gets off the phone so she can say bye.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you.
Well, I don't want it. I want her to be able to say bye too. I actually got a lot done this morning. More than what I usually do.
Good.
So that's a good thing.
All right. Yeah, I
Well, we
gotta
need
get to the
some
post
magic-
office and go rat killing.
All right, before you do anything else, let me do this. Oh,
Gotta wait for Sally.
I gotta wait for Sally. You gotta wait, Todd.
What are we
Just
doing?
Just
Don't
wait
go-
a minute. Just wait a minute.
Just chill out, Todd.
Hang on. I got something special for you.
Okay.
Don't sound so excited.
Okay. Something special for me?
Uh-huh, for all
No.
y'all. Yes, Valerie, I'm going through jewelry. Trying to get all my jewelry separated and someone do a working hangout. Well, there you go. I'm gonna probably go have some lunch here in a bit. Maybe, I don't know.
Is your mother-in-law gonna come pick you up for lunch, or?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna give her a call, see if she's up to it, and then but yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna call her.
Yeah.
I need to get out of the house bad. kind of
Yeah, you've been
Kinda-
stuck for a little while.
Yeah, I've been a little stuck inside, and I need to get out. And I don't want to go buy anything,
Right?
but I do want to get out of the house. And
But if the opportunity presents itself, I mean, how can you say no?
yeah, you can get me in trouble. But yeah, I got a few errands to run after I get the car and everything too. So I'm sure I'll be fine.
Sally, get off the phone.
She's probably talking to her doctor.
Oh, okay. Sally, stay on the phone.
Well, I want her to get some good juju too.
I know.
Can't be stingy with that stuff. I share.
So what's everybody's plans this weekend?
That's too far ahead to think
Oh.
about, actually, for me. I don't know. I think it just kind of depends on how I feel Saturday when I wake up, and usually I do better if I don't plan on anything, because if I plan on it, then I usually will talk myself out of it by the time it gets here. So I'm better off just not playing that game and then just make a decision. There she is. We were gonna wait for a minute. Are you okay?
Yeah, they were just trying to schedule my MRI for my back.
Oh, okay. All right. Get ready. Get your hands up.
Oh, it's one of these kind of days, huh?
Woo! 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 All right, ready?
Mhm.
Oh, woo!
it to me. I want it all. I want all of it.
Todd, you need 2 hands. Todd, 2 hands.
All right. That was a good one.
There you go.
All right. Everybody's
you.
good now. I hope to hear all the good sales that you got tomorrow. We'll hear all about
I
it.
hope so. I hope I can talk to you about some good sales that I
You
got
will.
tomorrow.
Welcome
will.
back, Julie.
Okay. Whatever.
Hope you had a fun time.
Did you see
Hi,
me?
Julie.
I tried to put the phone up to my ear and I had a headphone there.
Julie took me on one of the rides with her.
Oh, did she?
The Haunted Mansion. Yeah, she called me up and
Oh, wow.
that was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. I
That's
need to
awesome.
All right. Goodbye.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.